Hi, my name is Greg and my wife Lottie, and we purchased a 2-bed plus multi-purpose room in the building of One Cairns. Big part of purchasing One Cairns is, well, the biggest one for us is really proximity to the beach. We want to be within 5 or 10 minutes walking of the beach, and then also proximity to Broadbeach, Surfers Paradise, without being in the middle of it all, but being close by that we can literally just walk anywhere to the shops and restaurants and that sort of thing. And also to have a view, and a big part of purchasing in the Gold Coast, especially when you buy an apartment, is to have an amazing view. So that was some of the big things that why we purchased here. Yeah, some of the big key factors is facilities, is lovely swimming pool, the gym, having a good quality gym, and also other facilities, especially with level 18. A lot of buildings, level 18 or the top level is the penthouse. And so if you don't buy the penthouse, you don't get to be at the top level. But with One Cairns, the whole top level is a lot of the facilities, obviously at the ground with the pool and the gym. So it enables us to get to the top and have those amazing views, and especially with the business lounge, and of course you with working from home with the all the other offices that are there.
So I think for us, our influence to buy was, if we think about it, was going back to the lifestyle, it was the proximity, but it was finding a beautiful building like One Cairns where we felt like we could actually have a home here in the Gold Coast. So coming from overseas, we wanted to be somewhere where location was important, but it gave us our lifestyle, and the building looks beautiful, and we just knew that it was, like, as soon as we saw the plans that Marquee had, we just knew that this was where we wanted to be.
There's a lot of buildings going on at the moment in Gold Coast, which is great. It's expanding, it's becoming ever popular for a place to be. That's why we came here from New Zealand. But you do have to be careful in terms of purchasing an apartment in a building who's going to build next to you. Where One Cairns is on the water. No one's going to build in front of us. And so that was a big selling point for us. It's like, wow, we've got this amazing view and nobody is going to be able to build in front of us. So we're going to still have that view for how long we stay here. And the value of the apartment and the building keeps that value long term.
Yeah, I think with buying off the plan, one thing you do sort of you're not cautious about, but you it's unknown. Like for us, it was unknown. And I think there was a couple of things that really influenced us to go ahead with One Cairns, but also to go ahead with Marquee, was the fact that when we came to this particular site, there was a building still here. When we walked in, Azura was amazing. She sort of took us through it, and we got a really good feel around what the apartment would look like and what the quality of the build would look like, but also what Marquee could do and the products that they could produce. We also had an opportunity to go and see some of the other Marquee apartments in the Gold Coast. So that gave us a good idea of sort of what the quality would look like, what our views might look like, and sort of that feel. But I think from day one, we just felt like we had a really good relationship built with Azura. They felt like there was a really good trust. She sort of took us through everything that we needed to know. Again, development, very unknown to us. So, we normally buy a home and you kind of get everything. And so I think we sort of just felt really comfortable. The communication that we got was really good. We were given videos monthly and updates, so we kind of knew the progress. And that was the exciting thing as well, was kind of the time that it took, but we kind of knew what that journey was, and when we got to the final product, it was, just amazing just to open up that door and see the apartment for the first time. It was pretty special.
Yeah, we definitely purchased a high quality product. It's interesting because you don't realise it until you go somewhere else and you look at other apartments, you realise, wow, what we have is far superior than other products. We knew that along the way, and it was always going to be that. But when we got in here and started to walk around and look at the facilities and how much Marquee have spent on the facilities at the ground level and up the top on 18 as well, just the quality of all the finishings is very impressive. And we've had friends and family come into the building as well, and they're just blown away of the quality of the build. Yeah.